beautiful people, it's your girl Blessing again. Hit the like button, subscribe to our community so we can grow this channel, and comment. I need your comments. I need to know what you're thinking about the videos. You have suggestions, put them down. I'll look at them. Today we're going to be talking on how not to overlook your priorities. First of all, what are your priorities? What is priority? It's simply the core, the most important ingredient in the pile. Without it, the rest makes no sense. This is the most simple way I can explain it. So I would put it mathematically. It's like the 70% that makes the 100 a whole. It's one thing, but it's what 70%. Without it, you get a 30%. That the 30% can be 1 million things, but it's just 30%. And one thing means 70% in a pile for you. So, know your worth. That's the first place to start from. You need to know your worth. Your worth is directly linked with your value. How much do you value yourself? Do you respect yourself? It's all about self-respect. You set standards for yourself that you are responsible to keep to. And these standards are not for somebody else, they are for you. It's you who has the responsibility to live up to these standards. That's the first place. You need to know your worth. And knowing your worth, you have to work on it every day. Every single day you need to work towards it. You need to know, okay, I'm worth this. I need to do this to keep my confidence up. I need to do that. I need to do this. And those are the things that, increase your self-worth. And your self-worth, your value can always increase. It's not arrogance. It's just a constant devotion, a constant commitment to self-improvement. And the more you keep to your self-improvement goals, the more your value goes high, because you are working towards a better you. The second important thing is, do not get carried away by distractions. Do not be distracted. Keep your focus. Focus on the prize. Have a straight focus. Know your target and work towards it consistently, creatively. Do not be carried away. And the third thing is, learn to say no. You're going to have options. You're going to have varieties. You're going to have options that will come at you, presenting themselves to be the priority, presenting themselves to be what you need. But you need to understand your priority, that without this one thing, the rest, 1 million other things, won't work. I will give you an example. You're making a cake. You need flour, you need sugar, you need milk, you need egg, you need flavor like a vanilla flavor. These many ingredients. What is the most important thing? The flour. Without the flour, we have no cake. No matter how much egg we have, no matter how much milk, sugar, without the flour, the rest won't make a cake. That's how it is. So you need to learn to say no. If we have a flour, we can do something. We could make a sugar-free cake. We could twinkle the eggs, the milk in a certain way so it makes a different type of cake, but it's still a cake. So it's the same thing, you're gonna have options, you're gonna have so many varieties, but you need to know what you really need, what you really want. And this takes a lot of work. And the fourth thing is trust your intuition. Your gut feelings never lie. If you are just feeling an unrest about a certain decision you're about to make, about a certain person in your life, about something that's happening, is because something is not right, and you need to trust your gut feelings, because your gut feelings helps you to avoid unforeseen situation, unforeseen circumstances that you do not need in your life. You do not need this stress. Like something I would say, I do not want some type of stress. So I'm going to reject anything that present those situations for me, because I just do not want them in my life. I know I'm going to have challenges. I know challenges are part of life, but there are some challenges that I'm not going to live with. I'm not going to live with those situations. I just can't be fine. And I'm gonna be sharing with you my take on a video that I watched. I've been following this series for a while. It's called Ready to Love. I was following the season 2 episodes, and I'm gonna speak about something that I learned that actually inspired this video. There was a man called Mario, and there was a lady called Tondy, and another lady called River. And Mario, throughout, it's okay. First of all, for you can understand, it's a reality TV show where different contestants, an equal number of men and women, are brought together with the hope they can find true love among themselves. And the program has a goal of having 3 couples at the end of the season. So in this particular season, we had 4 couples at the end of the season, and Mario and Tandy was one of them. And I must give you a playback. Mario and Tandy had strong connection throughout the program, and they just had a really good connection. But he also had another connection with Rivers. And Rivers and Tandy knew themselves before the house, before the game. And Mario, what he showed to everybody was that he was so into Tandy. And there was something which really bothered me that Tandy always kept saying, Mario had a controlling attitude. And she said, I cannot deal with a man who is controlling, because I'm free. I cannot deal with a controlling man. I don't want a controlling man, so I can't leave it up. But he made it look like, I can cut this down, we can compromise and all of that. Until the end, he chose her over Rivers. Rivers self-eliminated herself. But at the last finale, when they brought all the participants and finally the 4 couples, who Mario and Tani was one of them, we found out that Mario broke up with Tandy 2 weeks after the final show, where he finally chose her, and he was with Rivers. That was shocking. And for me, first of all, I'm very disappointed. Not the fact that he liked Rivers, because he said Rivers was his love. He couldn't, him and Tandy, they had their differences and he couldn't live with it, and he doesn't want to compromise and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's okay, that's fine, that's understandable, but you need to respect people's feelings. You need to respect your feelings. You don't make a woman feel like she's the top of every lady, and it's an international show. People from everywhere are watching this. It's not like it's a movie. It's a real life show. And you do this, like, it's literally like you stabbed her in the back. Like, she didn't deserve that. At least you could have told her that you are now with Rivers and that's why you broke up with her, because you guys have differences and you have a better connection with Rivers, despite the fact that you both are had something that you thought was true or was strongest, but you just feel this was not there. But you waited to the last minute at the final show where everyone is there, and then you're like, I'm now with Rivers, I found true love with her. And then the other lady, I don't even want to talk about our attitude. It was like a competition between her and Tandy, and she was like, I got him, I'm the best woman. I don't think that was right. I am not trying to criticize or anything, but from my perspective, this is what I see, and this is why it's related to my video. Tandy saw all the signs. She just overlooked something which was very, very important to her, which she said, like, she had relationships where men was always trying to control her, and that has been one problem which she had. And she saw that. She saw that in the same man, though she likes him so much, he's so cute and everything. But he had that one thing which you know is a priority that you don't want. A controlling man. Even though he has all the other things, but this is something you've experienced in your life over and over again, and you overlooked it. And sadly, look at how it's turned out. I just really pray for all of them, Mario, Rivers, Tandy especially, so they can all find peace and be better human beings. And I just believe that we should learn to make the hard decisions, and sometimes you have to let a very good opportunity go because it's not for you. Because it's good doesn't mean it's for you. And that's my take, guys. Learn not to overlook your priorities. Don't make the hard decisions. Stay focused and choose you. Okay? Thank you so much, guys, for listening to the end of the video, and expect more videos from me. Okay, bye.